Jess Hilarious's Breakfast Club drama proves one thing. In a world where someone's always gunning for your spot, you cannot afford to stop grinding and hustling. What's going on, everybody? It's Professor Zeus, and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time on the channel, just know I greatly appreciate you. Why don't you go ahead and hit subscribe? We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers, and we're taking it the humble route. Listen, guys, today we're looking at what's been going down with the Breakfast Club with the whole Just Hilarious Loren LoRosa situation. Now, if you've been following the drama, you know it's been crazy. Yet last night, Jess Hilarious, she goes on Instagram Live. There's been a whole bunch of rumors about, her getting fired, Loren LaRosa replacing her. Loren is taking up the spotlight. And I don't really look at this as quote unquote rumors or gossip. To me, this is a wake up call about life, hustling, and what you need to do to like always keep on progressing and always and developing yourself, right? So, we're going to try to break this down. We're going to keep it fair, but we're going to keep it real. And we're going to unpack why this is bigger than just a radio show. So, hit that like button if you're ready, and let's get into it. So, essentially, Jess Hilarious, she joined the Breakfast Club in 2024 as the third host who stepped up after Angela Yee, left. And it was a big move. She's a comedian. She's from Baltimore. She's got a solid following. A lot of people know her name, but barely a month in, she goes on maternity leave. Life happens obviously, but while she's out, Loren LaRosso, I think that's how you pronounce the name. She's a media personality and she's a journalist. She came from TMZ. She steps in to fill the gap, and I guess from the Instagram Live, Jess said that she picked her, hand selected her, right? And fast forward now, Jess comes back, but Loren doesn't leave. She stays on, and people start noticing it that Loren is actually doing an extremely great job. And she's prepared, she's sharp. She's bringing the right type of energy to match Charlemagne the God and DJ Envy. And at the same time, Jess is like, she's most of the time like phoning in, you know, uh being part of the show via Zoom and all that type of stuff. And there's a lot of clips out right now with her working from home a lot, and I get it. She just had a child, so she has to try to balance things out. But yesterday, like last night, she crashed out on Instagram Live. Talking about her co-host, saying Charlemagne and DJ Envy, they don't protect her from critics, how she feels about Lauren sticking around, and saying she understands why Angela Yee left after 13 years. And literally, this is the only thing that people are talking about right now. Some people say she's fired, others say she's still there, but she's on thin ice. And I haven't seen any official word. And I was gonna play some clips from the Instagram Live, but Breakfast Club did some crazy marketing. I don't know if it's marketing or just genius, but they actually had Loren LaRosa and Jess Hilarious speak about the Instagram Live on the show. So that's what I'm going to show y'all right now. Like literally, I was pulling up the clips right now, getting ready to show this to you guys, getting ready to show you guys the live, and then I'm seeing all this stuff. So look at this.
East side, high, west side, whatever high we gonna be, we here and we together, so we got to figure this out. And it's not, everything's not a joke. And I can understand some of where you was coming from, but bro, part of that live I thought was crazy. I'm like, what, Jess? Like
a resolution.
So I'm gonna put this video in the description, but like, let's be fair, right? Jess is obviously in a tough spot. She's joining a show like the Breakfast Club, after Angela Yee. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of high expectations and maternity leave. That's real life. She deserves the time to be able to spend with her newborn child. And the station probably, bent over backwards to accommodate her, remote work, keeping her slot warm. But here's where I'm going to get critical. She didn't come back ready. You can't step into a gig like that, take a break a month in, then return half committed while someone else is outshining you. Loren LaRosa isn't just a temp anymore. She's proven she's hungrier, more polished, and frankly, better at the job, right? And I could care less about Charlemagne, or DJ Envy. They got their own thing that they're doing, but This isn't really about them. This show is still pulling the numbers. If you look at the clip right now, it's at 150,000 views right now for something that was just uploaded an hour ago. So, they're doing something right. Just her problem isn't them. It's herself. She's a comedian, not a journalist. Loren is researching, breaking stories down, vibing with the culture. She's the temp of the culture, right? She literally brought notes from your own Instagram live yesterday. My mind has been blown because who that just goes to show you how prepared she was. Just in case something like this happens, she's prepared, right? Jess is not keeping up. If you saw how Jess was even talking right now, she seemed like she wasn't even really trying to have this conversation on the air. But Loren, she was like, she brought notes, so she was like, it can happen now, it can happen later, wherever, right? She brought real receipts. And, instead of leveling up, she's pointing fingers, blaming her co-host, the show, even, like trying to say like Loren is the issue, right? Before she backtracks and like, no, you deserve to be here and things like that. That's crashing out 101 when you blame everyone but yourself. But if we zoom out, this is bigger than Jess or the Breakfast Club. This is about survival in a cutthroat world. We live in a content-driven, visibility-obsessed game. There's always someone looking at what you got going on. They want to take your job, your partner, your spot, just waiting to take anything you got. Loren saw an opening and attacked. She didn't just fill in, she over-delivered, and that's hustle. Jess, she just, rested on her name, thinking it'd carry her, but newsflash, it won't. It hasn't. I see some of the comments, a lot of your fans are in there supporting you, but disproportionately, a huge amount of the comments are in favor of Loren taking your spot, Jess. And her Instagram live, listen, your name won't carry you. Not when someone is literally outworking you. This is why you have to stay hungry. You can't coast on past wins or excuses. Oh, I had a baby, obviously, right? Or they didn't support me. Life really doesn't care. Men, women, it doesn't matter. Success demands sacrifice. Jess could have come back more locked in, more dialed in, studying the game, studying journalism, studying delivery, bringing fire. Instead, she was dialing in to the show remotely, and then Loren ate her lunch. It's not about gender or loyalty. It's all about merit. If you're not constantly improving your skills, building out your portfolio, someone else is, and someone will be more of an example than you are. And in a capitalist world, they'll take your spot without hesitation. And just her rant proves it. She's mad at the game, but she didn't play the game right. Now, where does this leave Jess? Right? She's not gone yet because obviously they just aired this episode. They just aired this clip. But she's really doing a disservice to her reputation. Crashing out publicly, trashing her team, that is a completely bad look. This could have been done off screen, but now that it's done like this, who's going to want to work with her now? She's looking like she's more of a liability. Meanwhile, Loren is quietly winning. She came from TMZ. She hustled her way up and seized this shot, even though, Jess said that she hand selected her. That's the difference. We see one person complaining, the other person is performing. The Breakfast Club might not outright fire Jess, right? They might not do that. They just got her, and the optics of ditching a new mom is definitely dicing, right? The optics are just not going to look that great. But the longer this plays out, the clearer it gets that Loren is the future for that spot. And that's my takeaway is essentially don't sleep on your grind. Stay hungry, studying, creating, pushing, whatever you got, because someone's always gunning for your lane. Now, Jess, it's a cautionary tale. You can't cry, woe is me, or point fingers, but the common denominator is usually you. Own it, level up, or get replaced. It's as simple as that. But that's my take, guys, man. What do you guys think? Is Jess done for? Or can she stabilize and get back? Drop your thoughts below. Smash that like button. Hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I drop a video. And subscribe for more commentary. And never forget, it's you and I verse for a reason. Information, application, execution. Until the next time, peace.